Going to be playing, that is the big question, the Crocodile. The standard pickup into the Ambassador that we've seen many, many times is going to be locked away. It's not necessary.
But it's till next series.
Yeah, and they're on cooldown until then. Zeker is also going to be on cooldown pretty quickly as well, as he is going to manage to go into how this matchup is supposed to go. All right, let's see whether Zeker can make it work. Level 3 there's the flash in from BDD. Zeker is so low. One auto attack would be enough to do it. No flashes left available as the ward does go into the brush. And Cuz will make his way over. Wind becomes lightning, but that's not necessary. Audaciously, he picks up the first.
I'm gonna look for it again as taking a look here as flashes the Q there.
And also make sure that he holds onto the ball the whole time. For the extra, you still get armor and magic resist, right? For holding onto the ball. And that may have actually been relevant, as he does finish it with just about 100 health. And yeah,
we're making some cases here. Watch this sidestep.
Oh my god, he plays it right on the edge.
Yeah.
Yes, we're not really writing home about nothing at all.
I'm not gonna lie, Atlas, I'm not believing. Oh, wait, there we go.
We're flipping. Peanut just gonna come on over and look to see whether he can take this one down, as there's the knock-up. It's gonna be secured by Cuz, and Peanut now needs to get the heck out of here. The flash gets him away. The tempo of the game at all times. All right, here's a bit of a dive. The flash in from Delight, and pop goes the Sivir. Peter is there with the door, as now BDD's coming on over, looks for the shockwave, connects it there onto Delight, as he does manage to stop for the auto. So it's a 1-for-1, but with the Sivir going down, that is dangerous. And now Cuz looking to try and answer, but he does have Zeker on the way as well. They have to be very careful. Whoa, okay. The Ambassador's very dead. They'll take a plate as well, as Zeker is going to look to move on over, as Dominus comes on through. Perfect. Going to tank up some turret shots here. Speaking of dead,
he doesn't have Dominus.
He doesn't have Dominus, he doesn't have Flash. And all right, let's see whether he can do his best to survive. The answer is he gets a lot of health back from his Cull the Meek, but
Second Drake would be a big deal here.
Yeah, KT already got it down to half health, and it's a Mountain Drake. It's a pretty healthy dragon, but Peanut is going to look to move his way in. Zeker over the wall as well, as Dr. finds a Boomerang Blade onto Delight. He is level 6. As let's see whether Dominus will be able to keep him alive. And the answer is absolutely not. Still Dr. getting some damage through, but it's a double for the Aurora, as in goes Cuz, and out he goes after that. Extendo Beam not going to find the mark, but it's not quite a certification, but it is still HLE in a great spot in this game.
We kind of knew it was coming. They didn't make it any less.
Yeah, I'm 6 out of 7. Thank you.
I really thought you were going to be like perfect.
I did used to be. As now BDD's going to get engaged on. The exhaust does come on down, but he's in a lot of trouble. Cuz gets over there though, looking to protect his mid laner, but Zeker is going to close in. Still KT have found Delight, and they will be able to get Dr. kill, and now BDD is still running his way out. The orb comes over, Zeker misses the button, and there's the clockwork windup. That's the passive value right there.
KT?
Yep. And now this Rift Herald should be going over to KT.
I don't know about that smite. Was that Peter's smite, I guess?
Well, Dr. is once again going to get off a decent spell shield, but Viper is going aggressive, and Zeus, you could tell he wanted to press that R button.
Like dying there as one, but that flash was, that looked a little bit tilted to me, as he has Dominus in 2 seconds.
Well, can he actually wait long enough? That's the question. He gets it off, and there are no minions left, but still, Delight has an unbreakable will. There is just no way for him to get out of the way of that one. So 0-3 here for the Renekton, unfortunately. Perfect, having another rough one.
Silly me thinking that was going to make a difference. I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not.
He did kill all the minions, though.
He did, yeah. So also, he's getting just chain Freeman, right? And the real question is, what did they get on the opposite end of the map?
Well, first turret blood.
Like first turret blood in mid lane turret, which is a big deal, as well as a bot lane turret. So what Perfect should have done is give up the wave. But the counterpunch from KT is there, right? And that's been one of my biggest issues with a lot of stuff that has happened, is that for lost time, like Xinzao, Orianna, Brad, and then also, or Braum
Renekton feeling real good about it.
Yeah, that's the big one. For Hanwha, Ambassador's on the team. Like, let's be very real here.
But it's not going to save this out of turret. And HLE being trend, and KT do manage to right the ship, at least for now. Zeka going to get pulled back, not actually able to utilize that W at all, and now BDD follows him to the other side of the wall. Zeka, where are we going? What are we going to do? He has no mana, and BDD I don't think is going to be able to stop the teleport. So out he goes. Still has to use it though, as BDD asserting his dominance in this mid lane matchup.
Yeah, he's gapping him. Started very early on in the 1v1, set up the kill for Cuz, and has not stopped since on this Orianna.
Is that something you see often in this matchup? As Megacone is going to bring Peanut further away from where he wants to be. That is going to be the ulti connecting onto 2 as Peanut does flash his way out. BDD is going to find his way over as now Viper's the target, but he heads over the wall as Cuz follows him, but the Megacone is going to get Viper out of dodge. Peanut is running for, looking to try and get through the cupboard as Delight gets himself out of there, and the Otacon should be going over. Zeus is in the...
so far to me, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're doing all the prep. It's just Zeus.
I mean, Zeka is there as well, but they do just get on top of him and he's dead. We said single target CC is pretty good for KT, and so when you provide only a singular... What does happen there? But I think that T1 going to be pretty happy with their life in their own hands.
Oh, look, set up here. Cuz and Peter are set up. They can split up the engage.
Yep, soul point available. Zeka can get over the wall, though. Let's see whether he can make something happen with a big ulti, but it is going to be Cuz locking down the dragon. Now Between Worlds comes on through as Zeus gets himself out. Delight going down so incredibly low, though, as the Crescent Guard is good. There's a public execution into the backline, and Zeus pops off and takes down this Sivir. Still, Cuz is trying to get the work done, and Viper is going to fall. Perfect going to do the same thing, though, and KT mostly lying on the floor as it is only Cuz left standing.
A 4-for-2 trade, but you get the soul point. I think that's worth it. If Baron was up, I knew this was going on.
Just not gonna check. So
okay, so they're just gonna let it go.
Well, Cuz is booking it, trying to get on in here, but the Baron down to 5,000 health. There's Between Worlds from Zeka. Peter desperately trying to get towards the pit. They get the ward in, but unfortunately, they don't get anything else. As Cuz goes over, the Unbreakable Will comes down. It is going to be the Alistair falling, and KT looking to try and salvage this. BDD making his way over and gives the orb to Renekton.
Oh, but
HLE do get 4 of the Barons out, but this does look to be...
I don't think that's the worst trade. Oh, if Peanut can get the steal, that would be absolutely huge.
Well, there is a control ward in the back of this pit.
They know he's there.
Yeah. Yeah, and he gets the idea of the number, but unfortunately isn't able to stop this. So Perfect coming on over to defend this inner turret as Zeka going to get stunned up. There's a shockwave from BDD as well, as Perfect will follow this one up. Down goes Zeka. BDD locks down the killers. Now Viper trying to use the ultimate to get himself away. Has to flash as Cuz will spot him. Finds some walls as down goes Viper. Another Baron eliminated.
And Peter doesn't hit the flash kill, but it doesn't matter. That's 2. That's the Baron.
Did hit him with the...
it was just the walk again.
He just keeps getting him. And Zeka struggling on this Aurora as...
Zeus will be able to find the backline here as BDD goes gold, and Doctom is the one in trouble. Though public execution, and he takes down the Sivir. BDD is just trying to exit the whole situation, and he may successfully do so. As Delight headbutts him away. He's kind of happy about that one. Shockwave is going to deny anything, as now Cuz just fighting with Peanut. Some Demacian justice being put down here in this mid lane.
Yeah, Cuz wins that in the 1v1.
Yeah, and Zeus also teleports in. Peanut, perfect. Okay, he's just going to leave.
He can't, because they're going to look for
Yeah, they had a lot of other...
They're still Baron for a minute, what? No. No. No, okay, they get it.
That's how you do it. That's how you make a Baron push, because even dropping a game is already sad.
It's already, it's bittersweet. There's no good ending. It's always hard to read, man. You know, I play a lot of visual novels, finding out the true ending. It's hard.
All right, yeah, Peanut is just going to dive in there. He is going to go down to his GA, but Zeus gets into that backline as well, and it is just a ruckus underneath that turret. The turret is going to survive. There are no minions left, and there is a crocodile in the top lane.
The gold lead still keeps getting bigger.
Yeah.
And obviously we can talk about Otacon, we talk about Campexo, so how much further you get of that. But as mentioned at the top of at the top of this game, like there's also just there is an issue of KT's comp and the expiration date. I don't even think that that's what's losing in this game, though. I feel like they're underwhelming, but like I really think that the trade for Baron for Soul is fine. So KT can also do the funny thing and just run towards Elder. I don't think they're going to, though.
Yeah, Zeka looks for a little bit of an angle here as Cuz takes a bit of damage, but not too much. As Perfect walks over, looks for Zeka with that Stride Breaker. As in goes Delight, finds one with the headbutt Pulverize, but it's cuz he's kind of happy to start this fight.
Oh,
yeah, wow, the ricochets are really hurting. As the Redemption does get Viper some health back, and he also has those Honey Fruit.
Oh, Bot Wave, perfect.
To pick up.
And answer it.
Yeah, Peter was actually looking to try and go for a reset as well, I think to resupply on wards. As Delight looks for the angle, but it is Perfect that does go back home.
Does the TP, BDD obviously doesn't.
All right, Zeus here taking a bit of damage. If Doctor is able to get free shots, then it is danger times. BDD. Yep, he had a control ward down. Now spotting to see whether he was actually seen on his way over as, oh god, Between Worlds, his cuz is in so much trouble. He's got a GA, but he doesn't want to use it here. Audaciously charges towards the two-headed Merkwolf.
Oh, that's still a big win for Hanwha though, because they get the TP out of Perfect.
Honestly, Chemtech Soul though, kind of broken. As Cuz now back to 50% health.
Peter, go clear that wave, buddy. Good luck, you're Brom. He has TP, he's the only one that can answer it.
All right, well, he's immediately teleporting back, so he's not really answering it. It's now Perfect. All right, Cataclysm gets Peanut in there. He's out of there immediately as the public execution just deletes Doctom. And BDD doesn't quite find the angle. He does still have his Shockwave available because doesn't have GA. Peter not going to have his life for much longer, but Perfect gets into that backline. Zeka in trouble. Slice, dice, down goes this Aurora. And now down goes Perfect, as I don't really think too much more is going to happen here. The wave will be eradicated apart from one of these siege minions as KT. They do get back to try and save this Nexus turret, and they do so. But Zeus is just going to finish it up.
20 seconds until Doctom is back. I don't think they can hold here. There's no Baron though, so maybe they can hold it. They can keep BDD safe. The bottom wave though, look at that. The super wave is on its way, but Doctom, 10 seconds.
No more teleports available though. Zeka is going to have his in 24 seconds. That'll be Elder. And KT,
We have Flash, you know, like the...
HLE daring him to try and play the game.
I know it's, okay, yes, but I know it's a hard game to play.
Doesn't Zodia have to be 3 things?
I mean, isn't the actual thing is 5, right? 5 cards?
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I guess maybe then you need Grubs, Utterkhan, Soul, Baron, and Elder.
Or is it 6 things? Like Body, Head...
Oh, you just... and Herald. And First Turret. And Feats of Strength. KT doing their very best to counter Siege.
Well, they do have Sivir. I think the bigger issue is Elder buff.
Yeah, the Elder was invented to stop Sivir from doing this.
Bot lane is back up, though. Bot lane inhib. That's actually big. There's only mid inhib that's down.
Well, Viper is looking to make all of them down, and down goes Doctom as just a byproduct of Viper pressing his R button. And the Baron, the tower, not going to be enough to take down Viper here. He will delete that turret. The rest of HLE are looking to try and destroy this Crocodile as Zeus happily dashing his way out. And this game is over. And HLE will bring us to a 3-game series. Exactly what all of us wanted. As Zeus will bring down the Wrath of the Dragon to take out his opposite number. There it is.